Whoa, hey, I made it in. Hello, so I don't need this. Not gonna do text-to-speech. This is fine. Okay, this is a lot of customization. A lot more than they've done before. I guess this is probably for the beta. Sure, why not? We'll try it. Kind of a muted green. Sure. Yeah, it's gonna look weird, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna make objects a little bit more. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hopefully that won't confuse me with legendary items, assuming I get any. Casual Dad here. Finally made it through the 40-minute key line to go ahead and play the game.
Blessed Accurate, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Thou my path is wrought with darkness.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run! Your mind. He's not going to make it. He has to.
Blessed Accurate, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me. All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming. I know.
Get over here.
Now. Breach the seal. Get us through that door!
Oh, Lord, help me. By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. Blood shows. Doesn't make any sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What?
I need two of you!
No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already. It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh, no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak this.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
It's a gate. Is the key.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought to paradise, guide my soul to thy sacred place.
From the abyss, we see thy salvation. By three they come, by three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Come.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is
Open
wrought to
your eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Ugh. Man, one of those things. The whole Diablo franchise. Let's see if the... Ooh. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a druid. Alright, we got a sorcerer. We got a necromancer. We got a barbarian. You know what? The druid looks like the barbarian. Ooh, I like the storm eyes. That's cool. I see a lot of people playing rogue. Sorcerer is always a fun one. Necromancer is always the one I was really drawn to in the beginning, but the one I always wanted them to do better after they did in Diablo 2 was the druid. So we're gonna do it. Some customization. Nailed it with that first one. I like that one. Cool. And you can customize a bit, but I don't really need to. Not gonna do hardcore. Let's see if this is taken. Yeah, do that. Played every Diablo game. Now, this is pretty cool. I'm excited to try this. And I'm going in almost completely blind. I've seen that launch trailer before, but wanted to watch it again. Haven't watched any actual YouTube videos of play. Ooh.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was, and Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
They did it again.
better shelter before I freeze.
I do appreciate the light halo. I also appreciate that you can customize it so I can kind of see what it looks like. Graphics may be a little bit high for my rig. We'll go ahead and see. Can't zoom out with the mouse wheel. So far, I really, really like this. I've played the Diablo game since the very first one, and everyone since the first has kind of been missing a little bit of that. Kind of personal feel. Like in the first one, you would have these entire fights where you'd be running all over this level, running away from one monster, and like using doorways and trying to using stuff to your advantage. And you definitely missed that in both Diablo 2, somewhat, and then certainly in Diablo 3. In this one, I'm loving this like very close up, very personal feel, very mysterious. Of course, I'm still running around grabbing loot. I also appreciate on the minimap it shows footprints, so it shows where you were recently, so you have a little bit more kind of tracking. Otherwise, it's very familiar so far. It's cool. I really like the kind of change in focus. And I honestly don't know what to expect, but I've been pretty excited about it, seeing what they have about it. But there's always a gamble with Diablo. It's such a
Road's
dark.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
It's such a dark setting. The original always benefited a lot from having really crappy graphics. If the graphics had been this level to deliver what the story really kind of wanted to, it never would have become as popular as it was by this incredible like maturity rating, which this one probably isn't going to be as aggressive, but probably should a little bit. Some of those scenes have been pretty cool. I'll say Blizzard sure knows how to nail a cinematic, but that one was dark. I will say this also is the first one where you start only with a basic attack and not a secondary ability of any kind. And that, it definitely sticks to the simplicity, but this part already feels kind of long. Craving some abilities. Although I'm thinking the discovery of those abilities is going to be cool when it happens.
Another abandoned town.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all!
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain. There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
These will keep you safe.
Let's skip this.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
The evil stirring in those ruins is an affront against nature. I will make things right.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
Fire's looking good. But I should... If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove.
It just heals you? Alright, alright.
What's that? You say something? I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
Still better than a cave.
A warm hearth. There are still things to be grateful for in this world.
Oh, you poor thing. Traveling in this awful...
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her.
Okay, and then we got a vendor. Got a quest. How much gold do I have? 154. Hello. And you got the comparison. Nice. Okay. +1, +1. They don't seem that. Whoa, that one's better. But doesn't look better. Okay. Oh, hello.
Brought these down from
that's cool.
Kyoto.
There's a new stock delivery timer. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So I really like this. The sort of zoomed in aspect, so fights feel a lot more personal. That's something I've definitely been craving. Slower progression starting out. Oh, of course. Immediately get armor. And it's way better. Alright, cool. And it actually looks like clothing. Alright. But this is definitely a throwback to the original, where it's like one area, one quest to the cathedral, and then it expands out later. I mean, eventually. But this, I really like how this is starting. It's going to be a little slower, so I may not get to really exciting times in my brief playthrough here, but we'll see. Didn't want to fight that. You do automatically heal over time when not in combat, I think. Pretty sure, otherwise I'd be dead by now. Which is nice. That's a little... That's different, takes your mind off of the kind of healing potion dance of the originals. Or maybe not. I don't know how I was healing then. But also, I have a skill point, don't I? That's my map. Skill points. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's a nice tooltip. Alright, and here's this skill. Ooh. So you get Earth, Wind, Storm, and Claw, and Maul. So I'm assuming this is Bear. It's kind of different ways. So I have small trees here, and then... Shapeshift to Werebear, Shapeshift to Werewolf. Still very appropriate, and I always really liked this. Okay. So that changed my only skill slot. Let's see how that goes. So now instead of a... Oh, hey! Alright! Okay, that's a cool way to do the shapeshifting. So you kind of do transform temporarily and then you change. What's this? Yeah, the faster attack. And it all ties back into the base ability. Cool. And you have an automatic respec. Nice. I love it. Even just knowing nothing about... And I can already feel that attack speed. Potion charges. Nice. I can't seem to interact with that. Automatically picked up when not at max capacity. Okay. Oh, and Q is my potion charge. Alright, cool. And there's a light shine on the thing you're supposed to interact with. I appreciate that. It's a very dark setting. I also like exploring a little bit. What chest? Totally worth it. I love the werewolf. That's everything I ever wanted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got better swag. We got swaggy gear. Alright, already feeling good about my choice to go with the Druid. The whole werewolf thing was really cool, but it was just so underpowered. You really couldn't get through Diablo 2 as that, so... I gotta tell y'all, I'm pretty sold. It does feel more like an RPG, but more straightforward. You just kind of go. And then the story is told as you go through, which is one thing that was great about it. Now, I love a deep, intense, like, role-playing RPG, but that's not... There are a lot of those. They take a lot more time, they're tough to get through, so this whole dungeon diver story drip is exactly what I go to Diablo 4, and this is exactly what I want. I'm very impressed. Auto gold pickup, of course. Excellent. Can't go through the trapdoor. Bummer. This is a beta. I'm sure we're not going to see anything in full range of features. I haven't found a single magic item yet, which also I kind of appreciate too, because when the item drops ramp too quickly, then you just really don't appreciate anything anymore. You're like, oh, it's not rare, I don't care. So having the common item tree for a little longer is kind of nice. Also, projectiles are a little slower. If you have some speed buffs, I think you could potentially actually dodge those. And making the combat a little more technical is really nice too. So, yeah, look at that Wolfie. Oh, love it. Love it. Of course, skeletons being... Oh, I can zoom in. Can't zoom out. Okay. Or can't zoom out past this, which is good. My system's a little bit older. The zoomed in effect allows them to give you a really, really good-looking area without... Ooh. New look on salvage. Nice, okay. Oh, dang. Zooming in like this allows them to have higher graphics and be less demanding on systems, which I also appreciate, because my rig is... No. Okay. So, the classic Fallen, eh? And so I am... Oh, health. Well, nice, and it's got the classic sound effects. Love it. A little throwback for us Diablo 2 fans. Also marked on the map. Nice. I'm really loving the map, too. They did a really good job improving the minimap to where it's functional, but also fits with the aesthetic a little bit better. So you can kind of forget it's there, but then still use it. Man, these are new. And these enemies aren't very challenging yet, but I'm kind of playing around with the technique for when I see something scarier, just to go ahead and prepare. So that, like, dodging a little bit and hitting the weak guy, running back and using doors and windows. So I'm not just like, wading in. Done a terrific job introducing new villains, but also new monsters, but also keeping the classics, but also making them fresh. Iron Hand's Claw. Ooh. Ooh. And then that also just increases damage, so you can upgrade the root skills and also change the others. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Love it. Love it. And there's a lot of replayability too, because your base skills have multiple different trees. Familiar and fresh. Guys, I came into this kind of being like, you know, I'll give it a try, why not? I am very impressed. A whole lot more than I expected to be. Although you will note I'm talking a lot more because this part of the game is fairly boring. But, you know, still very much enjoying it, so it's not that boring. Bossy thing. And look at that pacing. Right when I'm like, I'm kind of bored, they throw something weird at me. Love it. We're dodging that. So that champion, okay, was a champion which in Diablo 3 would have, Diablo 3 would have glowed bright, bright blue and been very distracting. But in that, they made it clearly different, but magic damage feels very impactful. That's good. So I felt that hit when he was hitting me with fire. I think that doesn't show. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so it doesn't show plus or minus the damage because it's identical. That's incredibly rare to find two weapons that do, well, in the other Diablos, it's incredibly rare to find two weapons that do the exact same damage per second. But it's also worth looking at the attack speed on that stuff, because it may attack faster but do less damage, which still can be an advantage. And a disadvantage. It takes more, you have to chain more attacks to do the same amount of damage, but you also can react more quickly if you have to run away or trigger abilities. Yeah. Okay, so there are piles of fallen, so if you get them quickly, I can reduce the number. Excellent. This is rather a long dungeon. It's the beta. I've seen some commentary that the dungeons are intentionally a little bit repetitive and boring because It's the beta. It's a lot to add to this, and also stuff they don't necessarily want to show off. Ooh, what's that? Okay, there's a shield. Okay, so that would make me... It does look... that would switch me from a two-handed weapon to a shield and a one-handed weapon. I'm betting true to form that there are some really good combinations with two hands, but clearly there's something dangerous here. Well, what's that? Aha.
I must wait a moment.
I have no idea what that was. Alright. This is already more challenging. I love it. Okay. Quick note here, spacebar is the dodge. That key binding was a little bit confusing for me. Also, I have my hands on the keyboard just as kind of reflex.
I'm not ready yet.
That's something I need to be aware of because A opens your talent tree, and you don't want to do that in the middle of a fight. Note also there's a little tiny timer over your dodge button, and it's actually got a pretty decent cooldown, so I need to be really careful with that. Now he just sheds health potions, that's nice. Doesn't.
I must wait a minute.
Ow. And that spacebar can be used offensively and defensively. Nice. Look, that cooldown is long. I still have a couple seconds on it. Reflex hitting magic items. Yeah. I keep my reflex hitting buttons that are opening stuff up, and I don't love it. I think there's a lot of key bindings to check. What's that? Oh, it's a rope. Ooh, you can climb ropes. It's cool. Oh, wait, what did I miss down there? You can't go back. Oh, good to know. You can't go back. Not quick, at least. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What I was saying earlier is in most of these games, if you haven't played it before, if you use two-handed weapons, you'll do significantly more damage. You can get some ability buffs with one-handed weapons, but two-handed weapons are generally the way to go, especially for a class like Druid. Wow, yeah, you got better stuff. Which means I've been at it for a while. You can just right-click to quick sell. If you don't have a merchant open, right-click will just quick equip. Ooh, how do I do that? What do I do with that? So it says, I'm going to keep the ones that have this weird hatchet symbol on them, because that says something about crafting. I gotta figure out how that all works. There is a buyback option. I like it. I'm assuming the crafting thing I'll find somewhere else. Okay, so they've simplified this a bit.
You've returned.
That was a really good tutorial boss.
Clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior!
That's different. Alright. This feels like a trap. This is a trap. Of course, it was too good to be true. Looks cold. Trying not to read the subtitles because they're always just a minute behind, or just a hair behind the actual dialogue you're supposed to be reading. Like I was saying, man, if they did what they wanted to with the original Diablo, it would look nasty.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damn village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us. Lost souls! All of you!
I must wait a moment.
That guy was beefy.
I'm not ready yet.
The archer's hurt. That also...
are blessed like us now.
Also a throwback to the original when
That was all of them. Light willing.
archers were a real problem. And they really aren't so much in the later games.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you, I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
So this questline feels very much like Diablo 3, but I really like that. Ooh. Nice, okay. purple item. Where's he gone? Did he leave? He left. Okay. Oh, there he is. Just hang on, I saw a thing back here. Did that just move? Oh, great. Well, that wasn't really worth coming back for. Okay. Ice Owl Tiger.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry. I will prepare the torch.
Uh-oh.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real? Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist her temptation.
Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
to thank the light.
Gonna be honest on here, y'all. This is marvelously presented, but the story and the cutscenes are a little dark for me.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them?
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest. He surrounds himself with dark knowledge. Tread carefully.
It's a
and pray
necromancer.
he has not fallen to Lilith as well. Do not call her that. It is a demon, Lilith. The Gospel says that she will walk among the people, posing as the Mother of Sanctuary. If she is here, it is humankind's own sin that has brought her.
And this, I'm really curious to see where they take that with the story, because according to the Diablo lore as it stands so far, Lilith and the angel Inarius are the parents of the Nephilim / humans / everyone. And so I'm curious where they're going to take this, where she can become a villain while that backstory can still be true, or maybe it's not true. It's kind of cool. One thing I really enjoy about this is that both angels and demons are unreliable witnesses, or unreliable narrators. So the story you're getting from both sides is always a little bit iffy. A little iffy. I mean, the demons are outright, they're demons, but the angels are always a little misguided. Maybe a little sinful themselves. Sorry. But no, there's a lot of running around in the snow, so I'm going to talk about this and kind of talk about the history of Diablo and kind of where it's come here. But yeah, so I am really curious, and that also is the sign of good storytelling, that I'm genuinely like, where's this going? So yeah, I'm really, really happy. Huh. Interesting. So it may turn out to be true right there. Maybe she is the mother of all Nephilim / humans. Random seller. True to form. Let's fight some Griblies. Alright, there we go. Okay.
I must wait a moment.
Man, I gotta find some things that increase that, or decrease the cooldown on that dash, because that is real slow. He's got armor you have to break before you actually hit him. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
That's classic. Gotta avoid the orbs so you don't get frozen. I got some experience experience, but I don't know that it was totally worth it coming down here. Okay. And I might be missing some kind of treasure chest that is just visual cue I'm just missing, but eh. Fought the ice thing. Obviously this is no Dark Souls, the combat system is still Diablo, so it's recognizably Diablo, but at the same time it's tuned up and toned up. I'm really enjoying it. The addition of a built-in dash is big. And it recharges fast enough that you can kind of use it at least once every encounter. Which is cool. Love it. Ah.
I must wait a moment.
That's bad. Whew. Not sure how to bring that up. Okay. So these each only get one, and then you get bonuses of this one. What happens if I do this? Oh, I got a right click. Sweet. Okay. 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 Some little area damage. Oh, nice. And it gives me a defensive buff. Sweet. All right. Cool. Oh man, that. Straight throwback to the Diablo 1 shrine design, and also the icon from Diablo 2. Man, that does a lot of damage. Nice, okay. Definitely feeling the area effect impact of that storm skill. Can't catch the deer. Yeah, feeling that lightning damage, that's pretty cool. Also seeing some lag on the slow transition because my system is chugging a little bit from me moving this much. Spiders, also classic. Really nice to have an area effect attack when I'm dealing with spiders. These seem quite a bit more nimble than the Diablo 3 spiders I'm used to. What is that?
I must wait a moment.
Nice achievements. I also really enjoy that the achievements are popping up. That's cool. Quick, somewhat obvious note: you can't miss with a left-click attack, but you can miss with a right-click attack. So this, I need to carefully aim my lightning attack that I just added to that right-click. And the thing I was saying, what is that on the map? Are these weird little arrow icons? But I don't really love that. Nice new freezing animation.
I must wait a moment.
Frozen? Very graphically impressive. Giant yellow line on the map, too. Probably seeing me miss a lot with my lightning swing. Huh, okay, cool. That's what those things are on the map. Alright, they're, squeezes, pinches, whatever. Whatever the spelunking term is for a thing you have to crawl through. Oh, or climb. climb. Cool. I wondered how they were going to do that three-dimensional aspect in this. Nope, don't love it. That storm skill is perfect for dealing with big groups of dudes, because it gives you a defensive buff, does area effect, and... oh. Yeah, zappy zappy. Not gonna play a whole lot longer, so kudos to me, or to you if you're still with me. And at least find this hermit, and then we'll go from there. What? Man, I've been doing this really the hard way. Yeah, I had gear that was like twice as good as everything I was using. Sweet. Alright, let's see it. The weapons are much more stylized and seem to be more specific style, where in the past they've kind of been all over the place. I hope I'm still in the right area. Okay. I don't love that there's a crafting system with vegetables, but whatever. Okay, so the hermit's cabin is somewhere in this yellow circle. That's cool that they give you a broad area. I really appreciate that, because in the past it was just you'd have to find an area and find a spot with the right name. I'm gonna end up having to drop some gear soon. Auto pick up of crafting materials, and I assume it doesn't take up inventory space. Also very nice. Huh, look at that. I think I found it. Ah! Bonus for being thorough. Might as well heal up with those potions there to grab. Well, that's not good.
Is anyone here?
Ooh, swag. So someone is either here or nearby.
What are you hiding back here?
Okay. Wait, what? Organs. Okay. Make sure you read that. Okay.
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, an easy kill, further south than the others. They're spreading.
Definitely a necromancer. It's a fallen skull.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
Okay.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
It's funny, I'm accompanying him, but he's following me. Let's see if nothing great. Okay, we had some pretty good stuff already. That name is really familiar. I may have to look it up later. But it's kind of nice not knowing it. Lorath Nair.
This close to the city.
He looks a little bit like he might be a druid. Maybe he changes class based on whatever class you are? I don't know. But that was a very cool narrative way to introduce a character and kind of keep the story going. And it wasn't super long. It's perfect. Yeah, we're getting flipping dead bodies over and having coin fly out of them is a classic Diablo thing. Also walking over bones and having them explode. I'll go back this way. Ah yeah, I knew it was gonna be good. Iron chunks. Okay. Knew I was doing something wrong. I've gotten this whole way without pants.
I must wait a moment.
There's the fancy chest I feel like I should be seeing. The lightning skill is a really nice compliment to the wolf thing, but it's real slow. These guys aren't dropping health potions, so I am going to have to be a little more careful with these. Got some enemy dots on the map.
Never thought I'd live to see your worst.
That felt very effective with my combination of stats. Or attack types.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
So Lilith and Inarius are now fighting too? Interesting. scary orange glow around the corner here. Probably going the wrong way. I don't think I'm able to fight that yet. Sweet. Okay, the next rank doesn't increase your damage very much. I'll go ahead and add the poison. Can I do that? Oh, I have to choose one of the base skills? Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I really like the aggressive fast ability and then the area effect control ability. The combination is great. Assuming because the caravan is a health bar, I can't let it die. That lightning really does wonders when they're all bunched up like that.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
Well, that was fun. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. Those are the like timed defense challenges are kind of a signature of Diablo 3. But yeah, that one was especially fun. They did a great job kind of freshening that up. But it's mostly just the combat is nicely dynamic. I'm really enjoying this. And that's probably why they give you skills so slowly, is you kind of got to figure out the mechanics before you get too crazy. Alright, now I gotta get all the way around this. Okay. Cool. So I'm not going to play for a whole lot longer, but I do want to get to this next kind of main area. They do a really good job keeping up the momentum, as you would expect. So I do want to keep playing, which is awesome. They learned a lot from Diablo Immortal, giving this kind of that momentum feel. Diablo 3 had it too, but it just didn't feel as immersive or interesting. And Diablo 2 was just a lot more technical and just not a story-based. Not resurrect that. He did.
I must wait a minute.
Wolfie, Wolfie. Wolf go roar. A lot of gold and then loose stones here, man. Kind of stuck on a rock for a minute there. Ooh. Hoping there's a merchant up here. Probably, considering how much gear they've had me just pick up. They don't love making it easy to sell stuff. Or, they do love making it easy to fill up your inventory. But hey, new game. game, new design, who knows? Okay. Yeah, I got really distracted there. Well, that guy's intimidating.
To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Okay.
To enter Kiobashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you!
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so anger.
A cool little side thing. All right.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kiobashad.
Same thing with the others. They did. Whoa. Okay. They did a really good job of making this area seem kind of small, but very intriguing. I want to know more.
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
I'm a little sad to not hear my character voicing as much of this dialogue as he could, but that's okay. Ooh, waypoints.
So, what did you write on the little piece of wood? Something about hate or anger, perhaps? Well, it matters little, I suppose. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
We're going to find out later that that guy's actually Inarius in disguise.
Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them. The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass.
Yep.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes. Put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Man. Huh. Oh, alright. I get a horse. Sweet.
Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
With what you're paid, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
Right in there.
Find somewhere else to get warm. I was here first.
I feel like there's a lot to explore here. But not all of these characters have dialogue, so there's that. So it makes it pretty clear.
On my hand that makes 17 so far.
Gross. They do a decent job of making it clear which ones you can and can't interact with. Oh, God. Got a little stuck on a wall there. Ooh, okay, that's cool. So you can actually upgrade your healing potions through healers. Nice, I like that. find a blacksmith. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got myself an antler crown. Yeah. Okay, I need to find a merchant. I also want to find a blacksmith. Looks like that gets me out of town. So there's a merchant. There's a healer, just judging by the icons on the map. There's a fun little hole in the ground. A room or a building that seems to serve no purpose. Okay. But I mean, it's cool that there's a little extra stuff in here. Most of the Diablo towns in the past is just all very much like this is where you need to go. This is where everything is. And it really didn't make much logical sense. It was just kind of there. And that was the way it was.
The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I will take care of it. Greetings.
That's really the only emote I've got.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Ooh. Whoa, what? Oh, so that's where you change your difficulty, okay.
For 100 generations, hell itself imprisoned Father Inarius, but they could not break him.
I feel like this is going to be important later. Ooh. I don't know if you could see that. When I stood on this thing, I was pushed back. Interesting. That might have just been loading.
Oh, glorious Father, thank you. Your light has cleansed the disease from my flesh. I am made of...
Father Inarius, bless the child that grows in my belly. Keep him safe in your light.
I do appreciate the chat bubbles do show you, sort of in a subtle way, who can and can't be interacted with.
You have to shield your eyes in the Father's presence, or his light will make you blind.
Might be true.
That's why the knights wear helmets.
Maybe not. I don't know which father she's talking about. If that's Inaris, that might be true. If it's just the father here, that's probably not true. Just saying. Okay. Alright, let's go on with our quests here. I've gotten distracted enough. Not going to play for a whole lot longer, but at least going to wrap my quick quests here. It's a little bit obtuse.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to bite back.
Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Oh, 20 gold? Sure.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
Oh, that's nice. saw the staff, I was like, I'm not going to use that, and I forgot for a minute that I'm a druid, and druids will use that kind of stuff. Okay. He's got new stock delivery coming. These are not as good as what I've got. Cool. Oh, so I is your equipment, but C is your inventory? No, same thing. Okay. But where'd the amulet go? Oh, quest items. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, I really appreciate that there's a separate section for those, because they used to be they just take up your inventory space and you had to figure out what to do with these. That's awesome. Okay. I still need to figure out how to... Oh, whoa. It's 51, 56.
I'll take it.
Still need to find a blacksmith who can salvage this stuff. Looks like that symbol right there. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Salvage. Bloom. I like that. That saves a ton of time. Cool. Can you make stuff? Repair? I don't think I need anything repaired. Okay. Upgrade. Cool. Cool. Sorry. Pretty excited about that. I like that. There's going to be a lot to learn about that system, but sweet. Empty inventory. Love it.
More injured each day.
Just heals you. I'm going to take a look at this merchant again. Ooh. Okay, but you need that strange special currency to do this as the gamble thing. Okay. Little chugging there because my computer's getting tired of me running around these new areas.
Say, where are those girls of yours? Finally ran off to play night, have they?
They left for Corvalar this morning. They'll have...
Alright. Okay, he hasn't left yet.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
I really like the way the story's being told. It's awesome. I do have to comment on the derpiness that all of the clothes you get have different dyes and colors, and that looks pretty funny when you do the big cutscenes. Oh! Okay, there we go. Alright, well hey, that's a perfect closing point. I'm about done with my time. I have tried it. I really enjoyed it. I think they're going a really good direction with this. It's still very much Diablo, but a throwback to kind of the best aspects of all of the previous ones, but then also is doing a really good job of telling the story in a different way. The skill tree is fantastic. I'm really excited to see more. And one thing that's really, really, really good about what they've done is you can't see everything all at once. So even that skill tree, I can mess around there.
Not while I'm in town.
How do I get an S? It's just kind of popped up when I was thinking. Anyway, that skill tree has a lot of things you can explore and look at, but you don't fully understand how it works until you kind of test it out and try things live, which the other games were always like that a little bit, but not to that degree, and that's pretty fantastic. Another cool thing too is that it does... Oh, hello. This is a public area. Interesting. It does a really interesting job of... Oh, jeez, what was I thinking? I don't even remember anymore. Never mind. Sorry. No, let me do a little bit more exploring and see if I can figure out what's
See
talking about.
those fools up at the cathedral? Groveling, crying like dogs.
You will notice a big lag spike, I think, because now I'm officially interacting with other players. I think I completed that tutorial bit. I guess that was the tutorial.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
Cool. Okay, interesting.
I was never religious until I saw a miracle. Inarius himself blessed the man with the light, got up and walked again for the first time in years, right then and there. You can't take a few steps without hearing about it. The Great War against evil. The day Inarius takes all of us up to the heavens. Day and night they stream into town. Polite folk. And they always pay their tabs. Not like some of the locals around here.
It's just commenting on the derpiness. Yeah, it's better. I have a stash. Ha! Whoa. Cool. Okay, so this is where my stash is. A little odd that you can see other players in the same space, but sure, whatever.
Is it common for devout folk to drink so enthusiastically?
Guess I can't blame them.
Yeah, definitely noticing a spike in the lag with other players in here. It's not so bad. I imagine it's just the common areas. That's going to be a weird thing that I'm going to have to get used to. I did not, like a lot of players, I didn't love the kind of...
Come on now! How many swings will it take before you hit the damn things?
The part where it automatically made it multiplayer. I don't
It
really
was
love that.
only an apple I stole. The father wouldn't want me to go hungry, would he?
Man.
Say it, a damned snake. She keeps them on a chain around her neck. Damn her! Damn her! And I hope she burns for what I've had to watch.
Gross. Okay. I said I was going to stop. Let's see, this is a real quick side quest. Let's see how this goes. Just to kind of, lag. If I get bad lag, though, I will just stop. As I was saying, the ranged attacks seem a whole lot more dangerous, which is cool, but is going to make this tougher for melee classes. But melee classes have always kind of outperformed ranged classes, so it's kind of nice that that's the way it's breaking down. Okay.
I must wait a moment.
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Ah, the goats. Oh man, if you ever played the original Diablo, you spent hours chasing these dumb goatmen, spearmen all across the dungeon because their run speed was exactly the same as the player characters. And so they could just run, and you would never get any closer until they stopped. And then you would scare them and they'd run again. It was a thing. Anyway. Definitely reliving some of that here. Better or worse.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I gotta stop hitting those buttons. It does crazy stuff. I think this is a little harder because there's another player here.
For my master.
Oh, that's great. Ah, Succubus, man. There's a throwback too.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, that was fun. Let's see how hard these work.
I'm not ready yet.
So we're doing the same quest. Why not?
I must wait a minute.
Man, getting knocked down is pretty debilitating, and you can't use potions while you're down there, so watch out for that. I wonder what skill he's using. around. Okay. It looks like he's using the wind skill, so... Man, I want that, but not interactable. Bummer. Love the snow goats, that's cool. Got some... No.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, so we gotta get back around our quest. Whoop.
I must wait a minute.
Let me tell you, that dash is really handy for chasing down those goat archers. Cool, he can jump too. Alright, that's new. Oh, I have a skill point. Not the time to play with that. And spiders. Where do I put that? I'm not sure how to replace existing skills.
Indeed I am. My god turned on me, tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovashad and request a night escort. Please, take the tithing demands to the merchant lord Talgun in Menestad.
A quest. Oh. It's probably gonna start a fight. Oh. Can't do that. Okay. Okay. So you can do A to open your skill tree and then click and drag skills over there. And that is a spell that actually has a cost. Okay.
I am so very grateful. I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me. How did this happen? I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint, my lord. Restraint.
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, Isti.
An arrangement I made went awry, and I was extorted by the ruffian Laskus for protection. He's camped somewhere near the pass to the northwest. Return the gemstones he stole, and I'll make it worth your while.
I do feel like this may sort of drag on a bunch of little mini quests, which is fine.
These pilgrims making their way to Kyovashad are good people. We do our best to keep them safe from the vampire infestation, but we can't save them all.
Vampire infestation. Well, that's a new one.
The night has teeth beyond these walls.
Better we'd bed down here so that we see the dawn.
I saw eyes in the darkness of the forest before I reached town. Glowing eyes. I've never been so terrified.
This is better.
Need something forged?
Nah, don't need that right now. Failed crystals are back. Okay. I do appreciate that some of the resources are familiar, which makes sense for keeping this kind of consistent, but then also does make it a little more approachable. Some of the stuff is familiar, despite the amount of stuff that's changed. Look at the skill tree again. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, it's free. Okay, cool. First 15 levels. Ooh, okay. This. I can't do that yet. I'm not sure. Okay. Then I can put additional points there, and I have 3 points still to spend. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this bad boy. Wow, regen on the shred, that's awesome. Ooh. Yeah, now we're gonna do this one. All about the speed. And then from here, kind of looking ahead, still a wolf. Blood Howl. Another healing. Sweet. That's cool stuff. Alright. Stuff, whatever button I'm hitting there. Definitely feeling that poison damage. Whoa, yeah. And the wolf right click is awesome. But you do have to click multiple times, so it does 3 strikes, but you have to click all 3 times. That doesn't look good. Okay. Wow. And if you land the third one, it does a bunch more damage. Also note that your resource does not recharge natively. You have to attack something else to get that. So you can't just kind of dodge around for a bit. And let it recharge on its own.
Meros sent you. That spineless merchant. Ha! This will cost him dearly.
I must wait a moment.
I died. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know where my last checkpoint was. Oh, I'm right here, okay. Still keep all my equipment. Okay, so it's not Diablo 2 rules, it's Diablo 3. That was somewhat brutal. And my vision loss, oh man.
I must wait a moment.
Ah. This is a very challenging fight. gonna try killing his bodyguards first and avoiding him. Hopefully none of my stuff breaks.
I must wait a moment.
I need to stop doing that. That's so bad. I need to dodge his attacks. He telegraphs them really well, but... Okay. Deal with the guards first. Ooh. Who said that? Okay, I'm gonna return these to Maros, complete this quest, and then I'm gonna call it. Yeah, really enjoying it. They did a really good job changing this. There's definitely gonna be a bit of a slog with side quests in the middle here, just to like gain reputation. It seems like a cool system, and the quests are fun, and the fights are engaging, and the skill tree is very cool. But it is gonna be a pretty big time sink. So, for better or for worse, if you want to play another Diablo game, this certainly feels like a really good one. Definitely, I think, a big step up from Diablo 3, which I enjoyed and played a lot, but wasn't the same as the others. Yeah, seems good. I'm very impressed. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to play this weekend, but we'll see what I feel like tomorrow. So we're going to turn in this quest.
So, the deed is done. Excellent. I knew you would prove worthy of my trust. I'm sure you've heard the new word as it spreads. We will no longer suffer at the hands of the lesser. Our strength, our might, our destiny is to triumph over the weak.
That seems a little sketchy. Oh, these reward caches, okay. That's a cool thing where you get this fun of like opening your stuff. Alright, so that was good. Yeah, till next time. Seems like an extremely dark world. Appreciate your notes if you try it, and we'll see where it goes from here.